is a brand new it's a brand new stream. All right. Well, I mean I usually stream on Wednesdays. I do Fortnite streams on Wednesdays, but this is my 600 subscriber special stream. And today I'm showcasing all of my Spider-Man suits that I've had throughout the years. All right. So I'm going to be starting with this one right here. This was my very first one. This one is not a print costume. It is from Party City. All right. Like before Party City closed down and is not in Florida anymore. So yeah, this is my Spider-Man party suit from Party City. Yeah, it is somewhat based off of the Disney XD Ultimate Spider-Man, which I was not a fan of when the show aired. But yeah, yeah. Plus, this suit itself is not on color fabric. It's got a zipper right here. All right, so yeah. So as you can see, you guys can see right there, it is not on color fabric. It's on white fabric, which sucks. But yeah, it still has the nice classic suit look. But yeah, all right. I even also don't like how the zipper is showing like all the way down to the waist. Yeah, but this was a pretty good suit. All right, I had this when I was like 10 or 12, I think. Yeah, I think it was like when I was 12 years old. So yeah. But this suit does not fit me because I'm 23 years old right now, so yeah. This was suit number one. Alright. Which is based off of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Alright, mask looks okay. Again, suit is still not on color fabric, but the red right here is a little shiny. Alright, Spider-Man logo looks good. But another downside is that the blue sections do not continue in the back, and there's no back spider. And it only has one zipper. Alright, zipper right here. The zipper went through the mask right there, so that's why there's a hole right there. So yeah. Alright. Oh, hi, Andrew Reynolds. Hi, thank you for joining the stream. Alright, how's your day going? Alright. So yeah, and down to suit number 3. This one is my least favorite, alright? This one is kind of based off of the Spider Sense's Spider-Man merchandise. Alright. Still has the spider logo right there, but the red and blue, it's just not faithful to the actual colors. Alright, it still has a good back spider, but yet again, it still has like one zipper. And yet the zipper is shown to go like right over here down to the waist. But yeah. But the bottom of the boots are pretty good. They're like water shoes and stuff. Alright, but yeah. And my least favorite part about this is that it's got the mesh right here. The mesh for the eyes are okay, but for the nose and for the mouth, that's my least favorite. Okay? So, yep. And of course, moving things out of the way. Alright. Here is suit number 4, and this one was kind of okay. Like, to me, like, this may look like a suit from Hero's Time, but my parents got me this suit off of Amazon, and, it's based off of the, Raimi trilogy, alright, but, the one thing that's different about this suit is that the front emblem is literally from Spider-Man 2. And of course, the back logo is, let me try to get it on camera. the back logo is from Spider-Man 2002, so I think this suit is kind of like somewhat like a hybrid or something. Yeah. And of course, suit is also on white fabric, which is a little bit of a downside still. It also has a good bag zipper, like an invisible bag zipper where nobody can see it. And of course, here's the mask itself. Alright. I can tell that the iframes right here for the lenses are basically like 3D printed, and of course the lens themselves are made out of like the lens from a pair of sunglasses, and of course microperforated vinyl attached right here. And also the mask also has a mask right here, and of course it is also on white fabric, which stinks. And plus a little bit of the downside for the lenses, like when I had the mask on, every time I breathe, the lenses fog up, which is a little bit of a downside. So yeah, that's the first suit number 4. Okay, and right over there is my Avengers Campus suit. So I'll be walking over there. Okay. Yep. Yep. And also, oh, there's my metal posters right there from my days at MegaCon. All right. My favorite one right here is this metal Spider-Man versus Venom poster, and that signature right there. I got this poster autographed by Sam Raimi himself. That's Sam Raimi's signature right there. Yeah, I made a post about that on YouTube. All right, and of course, like another cool picture of Spider-Man right there. Spider-Man with all of his foes, allies, including one of his allies, like not Black Cat, Adam Webb, and there's Black Cat down there. Okay, and of course, another cool picture of Venom right there. All right, green guy, menacingly. All right, and so yeah. Anyway, down to the Avengers Campus suit. This suit is it's one of my favorites. All right, like the design for it and stuff. Right, back emblem looks pretty cool. All right, the front emblem, there's something about the front emblem that literally like reminds me of Spectre Spider-Man. All right, and of course, what's really cool about this suit is that I got it printed on colored fabric. Well, even though the blue sections aren't like in an actual tone of blue like how my other suits are, but it's kind of like a light blue. Yeah. Oh hey LTK, what's up? All right, so yeah. I also got this suit with the leather details on it, which looks pretty cool. All right, same thing with right here for the wrist. Okay, like when I first saw this, I kind of thought these were like the web shooters. I mean, it would have been cool if these actually were the web shooters because I kind of didn't like how the actual Avengers Campus suit had the web cartridges on the belt area, but yeah. Alright. Would have been cool if the Avengers Campus suit was kind of like the upgraded suit from Far From Home. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah. Alright. The leather details are also on the boots right here, right over here, if you guys can see that. I really loved getting this suit with leather details because it kind of feels like I own like a movie suit. Like if this suit was in one of the movies, all right? So, yeah. And of course, I also got the mask right here. All right, this mask is also from Print Costume. These are the original Civil War lenses. Yeah, exactly, LTK. Yeah, yeah. All right. So anyway, these are the original Civil War lenses. All right, these are the same lenses that I have on my PS4 Classic suit. All right. I'm sorry I didn't show that suit. That suit is in the laundry room because I wore it to MegaCon, and it's also going to get ready to be put in the washing machine. So yeah. All right. And of course, the mask itself is also on color fabric. It's on red fabric. All right. I still love this tone of red for the red fabrics. So yeah. All right, and of course, the webbing pattern is basically the same on from the Stark Tech suit, and of course the upgraded suit. All right, so yeah, all right. So I might be getting this suit again, but in a different, but with the blue sections on a different tone of blue, like in like an actual tone of blue, like it, like kind of like a deep blue or something, right? Because I kind of don't like how the lines are showing on the blue sections. No, kind of breaks off the brick pattern and stuff. But yeah, right. It would also be cool if I could put like a different back logo on there because I was gonna putting like the Stark Tech suits back logo on the back and like leaving the front like this. Okay, because it would be cool if this suit kind of had that look because it would have been like a Marvel Cinematic Universe version of Spectacular Spider-Man. But yeah, all right. So yeah. Anyway, off to suit number. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, right. This was suit number 5. So yeah. Anyway, off to suit number 6. Here is the Scott Johnson version 3. All right. This pattern is from Designs by Jared off of Etsy. All right. This is like from one of the pictures of the artworks. Right. As you guys can see, the spider logo right here for the front is kind of similar but different from the artwork. Right. It kind of like reminds me of the Mark Bagley Ultimate Spider-Man run. All right. If you guys want to see the back logo, here's the back logo right there. The back logo itself is also from the artwork as well. All right. I got the same options for the suit. All right. This suit is from Print Costume. All right. Color fabric. All right. Like you guys can see how rich the blue sections are. Anything with the red. All right. And of course, all right. Hang on. I'm going to move the shoes. So I got these with Kung Fu shoes. These are like built in shoes. All right. So what Print Costume does is that when they make this suit, if you selected the Kung Fu shoes options, right, they'll cut the bottom sole off, put the shoe inside the suit, then glue the bottom sole back on. Yeah. All right. And of course, it's got an invisible U-shaped back zipper, which goes right up to my armpit. You guys can see that, right? And of course, a invisible neck zipper. And of course, I also got not sure if I can right there, and of course, an invisible forearm zipper. And of course, the emblems are screen printed. So yeah, all right. And off to suit number 7. This one, oh my god, this is my very first black suit from Rain Costume, the Symbiote suit. All right. This is also from the Scott Johnson Spider-Man. All right. I also got two masks with it. Here's the extra mask, right? And of course, I've got to show off the extra mask from the classic suit, right? What's really cool with these masks is that, okay, so you guys can see the mesh right here may look like colored fabric, but it may look like white colored fabric, but it's not colored fabric. It's like actual mesh, all right? So the visibility on these they're really good, okay? And plus, all right, these masks, they came with the patterns, okay? All right. And of course, they're also on color fabric, but they're downside in my black suit, but I'm going to get to that in a few minutes. So, yeah. And also, here is the main mask from the Scott Johnson classic suit. All right. It's got the amazing Spider-Man lenses, but apparently they decided to put the lenses on the mask because I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses kind of had the exact same shape of the actual lenses, all right, from the Scott Johnson artwork. So, yeah, all right. they also did the exact same thing with the main mask, which is underneath the black suits. So here's the main mask for the black suit. So yeah, all right. And what's really cool about the black suit is that when I got the screen printed emblems, they actually screen printed the web shooter right here. Right. So the front spider is screen printed, back printed, and of course the web shooters are literally screen printed like they're 3D. Right. And of course I also got kung fu shoes with the suit as well, like always. All right, same options. All right, forearm zippers, U-shaped back zipper, neck zipper, you know. All right, so down to the problem that I have with this suit. So when I first got the suit, I asked them to print it on black colored fabric. Okay, because I wanted it to like have like I wanted it to be like an actual symbiote Spider-Man suit. But apparently, print costume forgot to print it on black colored fabric. So now suit, it's printed on white fabric. All right, like I don't know why they did that. All right, yeah. So the main mask and the extra mask, they're all printed on white fabric. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Have a nice day, LTK. Thanks for stopping by. All right. So yeah. Anyway, here is the extra mask from my PS4 Classic suit. This was when I first got it. Okay. Hey, I don't know why I got the extra mask, but yeah. It's also printed on colored fabric, okay? And of course, so yeah. Anyway, off to the the next suit. All right, all right. Oh, that was literally it. Okay, hey, those are my old suits down there. But I'm keeping them for a like a memory item. Okay, like I keep them in my closet. So yeah. All right. Oh, I just got a text from mom. All right, she's telling me that lunch is ready. All right, I'll tell her that I'll be there in a few minutes. So yeah. All right, and of course, all right. Go off to the next suit. All right, that's my spare suit. Gonna move it out of the way. All right, and of course, got the actual suit. And here's the mask. So here is my latest suit, the Scott Johnson Spider-Man suit from Real Heroes Design. This is from Print Costume. Pattern is from Real Heroes Design. This suit, this pattern is my favorite. It's accurate to the artwork. Spider emblems accurate. Right, sitting with the back. Red sections and blue sections are more faithful to the artwork. And this is like a realistic version of the suit, okay? You can see the brick pattern on the blue sections, and you can see the honeycomb pattern on the red. Right? I really love this. Okay. Hey, I got this suit back in 2024, back in November. Right? And of course, I made the lenses for the mask. So I 3D printed the iframes. I made my own file. Okay. I made the lens from clear plastic sheets and microperforated vinyl. Okay. So, yeah. I'm also going to be planning on getting another mask in the exact same tone of this red. Alright, to like match with the suit. Right. And then I'm going to get into contact with Sensational, right, who makes like 3D files for face shells. I'm gonna ask him to like make a face shell file with these lenses. All right, I'm gonna send him the link to the file for the iframes, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna use a face shell to get the placement for the lenses in a proper position. All right, so yeah. All right, same option with the suit, color fabric, forearm zippers, U-shaped back zipper, and of course neck zipper. Same thing with this one. That's my spare one. All right, and of course, I'm gonna reach for the main mask. Okay, so here's the mask. All right, amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses. All right, Same on blue on the spare one. They're literally classic suit. So yeah, all right, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. All right. So anyway, if any of you guys enjoyed this showcase of all my suits, all right, let me know what you guys think. Okay, and plus, if you guys think that I should get a face shell file for these lenses, all right, from Sensational, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching this. If you like it, cast web on that subscribe button and hit the like button in the face like you mean it. And of course, you guys know the drill. We are on the verge of campus to 620 subscribers, please above that. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. This is your friendly neighborhood Spidey Evolution, and peace out. Bye.